Hey everyone, the non-electric tram back again, and I wish I didn't make this video. But on December 23rd of 2025, we got our first leaks of a Diecast Gordon and Annie. And I think we're cooked. So a lot of new merch has been leaked for the new 2026 Thomas project that's supposed to come out, well, in 2026, obviously. And I have a lot of things to say about this range. I guess we'll start off with the metal collection items and start off with Gordon. Gordon's model is fine. Well, there are some questionable stuff, I'll say that. So Gordon's wheel configuration is right for the first time in the diecast range ever. And I'm actually really happy about that. But, like, at what cost? The face is the main thing that is really jarring about, like, all of these models. And it just throws me off. It looks like the 1976 Andrew Lloyd Webber pilot Gordon. And, I can really see that. James's face is horrible, but I do say that his body is not as bad. I will say that I'm pretty pissed that the tender looks like that, but that's probably it. The main issue that I have with the tenders is that they're missing the middle wheel, but James's face sucks. Like, it looks like Edward. Henry's face looks like this photo, but yeah, Henry's just mid. I'll say that. His tender really is jarring compared to everyone else, but yeah, Henry's just there. I will say this: the new diecast Percy looks really, really good. But we still don't know what the face would look like. Maybe it's just like one of those models that is like completely ruined by the face, but we don't know. But Percy looks really good from the side, and that's the only photo that we really have of him right now. But we'll see what happens later on. We also got a new track system for the new diecast engines, and I'm actually pretty pissed off about this because the whole idea of push along was making them fit on the Trackmaster track, and then they just reinvent the entire track. Like, that's one of the main things that I just don't like about these new lines. And then we have Annie. So Annie doesn't have the embedded face anymore, and I'm kind of a little pissed about that. Like, the entire series, like, Annie just and Clarabelle had the embedded faces, even in All Engines Go, but now they decided to do that. But who knows? We could getting used to this, but like, it's still really jarring seeing this. Now with the motorized engines, and I am actually really pissed at a lot of them. Let's start off with Thomas. Thomas does not have the triangle eyebrows anymore, and it's really jarring seeing that. But the main thing about Thomas is that now they don't use the switch anymore, and you have to use a button to make them motorized. Also, now the rolling stock and the back of the engine have magnets now. Why? That was like the main thing of the new metal line. Like, but why does the motorized need magnets now? Like, what? I will say this: the new motorized Gordon doesn't look that bad. I do think it looks way better than the 80th one that we got last year. But yeah, Gordon actually doesn't look that bad. I like the little pony truck in there. But yeah. Also, just to let you know, Gordon has dark blue paint now. I didn't mention that before. So you know all the good things I said about Gordon? Well, what is this James? Yeah, James has a long-ass buffer beam, and I don't know, I just looks like that. I do think that he might just be the worst-looking motorized engine, like, in the entire line. Percy looks pretty interesting, actually. Percy looks like the Railway series, like that one illustration of Percy. I'll put it up on the screen right now. But, yeah, Percy's fine, I will say that. His face is weird, and the mail truck looks pretty weird. But I do think that Percy's proportions are fine. And lastly, we have the motorized Nia. I don't know why they keep on bringing back Nia. But Nia, they just made Nia way too long, and her face is, like, disturbing. I will say that, apparently that coach, that little car that's, attached to her, that you can't take that off. That's really weird. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I will say. I will say that there is so much bad about this line, but there are, like, a few specks of good. I will say that, like, we probably had worse, but I'm probably really scared for this line. But yeah, I'll see y'all with another video tomorrow or sometime. Maybe it's like a review, but whatever. I don't think I will be buying much from this line because I don't like how a lot of it looks. But whatever. I'll see y'all in another video at some point.